Hi, Virgo Collective. This is Queen of Swords Tarot. Ooh, I just dropped a card and didn't even see what it was. I usually like to check and see what the jumpers are, because sometimes it's revealing. Sometimes they pop back up again, and then it's always like, oh, that one was meant to happen. But anyway, so this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If it does not resonate, go ahead and check your other videos, or if it still doesn't resonate, go ahead and check out another reader. There's tons of great readers here on YouTube. So, let's see. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This video is a timeless reading, meaning that when you see it is when you're meant to see it. So, oh, there you are. Nice. Ooh. It's kind of a beautiful reading, you guys. This is a beautiful reading. Wow. Okay. Wow. I'm a Virgo, so I hope this resonates for me too. So the card that comes out for you, I just have to show you, is the Ace of Cups. I've been getting this one a lot in my personal reads too. So this is you experiencing a new emotional beginning. This is a fresh start. So, for those of you who are single, you could be maybe just getting out into the dating scene again, or just, maybe do your online profile, or you get kind of back into the scene a little bit. But for those of you who are, either in a relationship, or, you've got your eye on somebody, this could just be a fresh start, or, maybe you're just realizing, hey, I'm really starting to fall for this person. This really is, starting to feel like something. It's a really exciting energy. There's a lot of cups in this spread. So your person or person of interest, 3 of Cups. Now this could be, if you're single, you could meet somebody through your friend group. Or this also can just mean the feelings are mutual, they're shared among a group. Now, I will say though, there is sometimes a tendency for this to be a third party card, but this is the energy that the person gives out to you. So this to me is a really friendly type of energy when it's in this position. It's just, hey, let's be friends, let's hang out, like, let's build this, let's share, let's have dinner together, let's break bread together, basically. It's a really nice, and this can also be for those of you who are in a twin flame situation or something. You could have recently maybe reunited with somebody that you had some separation with. Maybe you just started talking again. So that can be a card of reuniting as well. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're, back in a relationship or anything if you've been coming out of separation, but it just means that there's a sense of togetherness. So that really applies, I think, all around. If you are looking for love, if you are a single person, I really feel like there's lots of options around you, possibly through your friend, or maybe through work as well, but people you consider friends, or your friends could hook you up with somebody. For those of you with a person of interest, what you might not be seeing about them is the Queen of Wands. So again, there could be a third party energy, somebody else in the picture. And I do have to say that because there are cards here, but this could also be, to me, the Queen of Wands is somebody who draws people to her through the force of her passion and her sensuality. So this very well could be, that your partner, or your significant other, or the other person is kind of waiting for you to come to them. They want you to initiate. The King of Wands is more the initiator. The Queen of Wands is so beautiful and so fantastic that people just come to her bearing gifts. So That's always been my impression of that woman. So, but there's a lot of passion here and a lot of like nurturance of the passion. So I get the sense here, for those of you that, are involved and, are committed or, are looking to have a committed relationship with a specific person. I get the sense here that the feelings are definitely shared and that this person has passion, but tempered by a certain emotional awareness of what you're trying to build together. So it's a really positive card to have there. Now, what's possible between you is the King of Cups. So this is ultimate mastery of the emotions. That's kind of a fun card. Oh yeah, I must say there's a lot of fire in this spread. So many of you may be dealing with a fire sign person. Both the King and Queen of Wands show up, which sometimes can mean a divine sort of partnership. What's possible between you is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is a really awesome energy for romantic relationships. It could also mean a water sign male is, it doesn't have to be male, water sign male or female, is whatever gender really, but water sign person could play a role here. But I think this feels more like the embodiment of the energy. So to me, this seems like what's possible between you and this person of interest, whoever they may be. Seems like it's more a quiet kind of appreciation for each other, and this is not the kind of. It's interesting because there's a little bit of an opposition here because we've got this kind of quiet appreciation that doesn't really boast and doesn't, isn't like gonna, play a violin solo outside your bedroom window at 2 in the morning, proclaiming their love for you. That's not necessarily that. But then we have the King of Wands here too, who may be that kind of person. So it's definitely a little bit of a mix of energies here. There may, again, you may have multiple options. For a lot of you singles, I see multiple options. You may be deciding between a water sign or a fire sign person, and I think leaning toward the fire sign person. If I were to make a guess, that the fire sign person would actually be a really good match for you. I think if you are deciding between a couple of people, one of those people is a really, really good match for you, like a naturally good fit. The other one, may well, really, they both have their benefits, I suppose. But there's definitely leaning toward fire here. There's a lot of fire here. Maybe dealing with a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. I see a lot of Leo cards here. So, but it could be water. You could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So possibility between you, the King of Cups is a really nice, to me, that's a very sort of stable, committed, sort of quiet kind of love that develops over time. That's not your passionate, fiery affair necessarily. It's more of a quiet kind of a appreciation. What gets in the way is the Ten of Pentacles. So there may be some commitment issues here. In a relationship, whether it's a new one or an existing one, you may find that also money may be a factor. Maybe one of you or both of you are unemployed or underemployed, and you may find that that is playing a factor on what you can do together, how much time you can spend together, what kinds of things you can do when you are together. And also your long-term plans. Do I want to stay in this place? Can I afford this house? Can I, afford to stay here? Do I need to move to a completely different new place where the job opportunities are different? There's lots of sort of long-term questions around this relationship. If you are involved or looking to be involved, there's definitely long-term questions in place. Where do I want to be? Who do I want to be with? If I start a relationship now, is it going to make sense for me in a year if I'm maybe not living in this area? Those kinds of sort of long-term questions. So, but how you can break through the sun is just saying, just chill out. Don't overthink it. Don't over worry. And of course, Virgos, don't overthink it. I mean, yeah, exactly. But It's really saying, embody the energy of the sun. Just let go and have a good time. Find a way to make each other laugh, make yourself laugh. Just enjoy life. There's no better time than the present. And if you're worried about money, find free things to do. And if you're worried about where you're going to be in a year, join the club. So, everybody is in the same sort of uncertain place. A lot of people are anyway. So the advice here is simply to say that you should enjoy the sunshine while it's shining, and love the one you're with. It's basically, if you can't be with the one you love the one you're with. Yeah, that song's coming to my mind. If anybody wants to post a link below to that song, that's a good one. So what it'll look like if it happens, the King of Wands. So this to me feels like it's not a rushing in kind of energy like the Knight of Wands would be. It's more of a, I've made a plan and I'm going to make this shit happen kind of energy. The King of Wands, he knows what he wants and he knows exactly how to get it. So to me, the King of Wands is somebody who seizes the day, like, hey, this has been really fun. Let's make this official. Let's make this move. Let's do this thing. Let's, take the next step in our relationship. Let's graduate. Let's take this passion and, find a way to make it a stable, give it a stable foundation. And all these people trying to reach out to me. So find a way to make it a stable, real thing that has legs and long-term potential, especially with that King and Queen of Wands here. I feel like a lot of you are going to be meeting, if you haven't already, somebody who is a really good match. Just a really good, the king to your queen or the queen to your king. This person, you may have already met them, will bring out things in you that a certain level of passion that maybe you have not had in a really long time. And you don't maybe even see it yet. That's also the sense that I get here, is that there is a level of passion here that you sense that there's possibility and this is a fresh start, but the level of like long-term sustained passion and connection that's possible here is really, really awesome. I'm hoping for this for myself. That sounds great. The Three of Wands comes up for how this situation will impact the other parts of your life. So I feel like this is somebody that you could plan things with potentially, and kind of plant the seeds of really cool future things with. And in a lot of areas of your life, if you're looking to start a family or buy a home or take a change in your career, or, this is like the kind of person who could support you through that and like allow you to plant those seeds and take the time that it actually will take to have them grow. So the outcome or advice here is the Six of Wands. This is a great, great card. So the Six of Wands as your outcome advice is saying you've already won, basically. You're already in a place of being admired. And now really what you've got to do is keep it, essentially. But really what you've got to do is just be confident in your ability to keep it. Be confident in yourself. Be confident in this new beginning. Be confident that this choice that you've made, or this recent thing that's happened, this direction that you feel compelled to go in, is what you think it is. It's sort of a win. Yeah, that's beautiful. Let me pull another card here. What do I want to pull for this? Okay, here, an oracle. Let's do an oracle card and kind of see if we can get just a little bit more, a little bit more clarification or clarity on this. Yeah, so to sum it up, I feel like you're in a new emotional beginning. There's lots of opportunities around you, but if there's a specific opportunity or opportunities that you're looking at, and if it feels good, it is good, and you should trust it. It has some long term potential and to be something that you can grow with. But the biggest thing you got to avoid is overthinking it and planning too far ahead. Just enjoy the moment for what it is, and be confident. So let me see here. Let's pull an oracle here. Embrace the masculine. These are cool cards. So this one is all about embracing that part of ourselves that goes and gets what we want. Go after what you want. You know, if you see it and you want it, like the King of Wands, make a plan and go get it. Yeah, definitely. That all being said, you know, you gotta balance the masculine with the feminine, of course. You know, just charge in there and just start beating down doors or whatever. But it's definitely saying that you shouldn't be afraid to act and be confident in your actions. So that's a really cool reading. Well, I would love to hear how this next while goes for you. If this resonated, I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up or share the video with somebody or subscribe. And I will plan to see y'all at some point next time.